guys, it's Karina with Karina Loves to Plan. Welcome back to my channel. So it is that time of year where I can decorate my planner all for Christmas. And I don't necessarily change around my whole planner, but what I do is actually decorate the dashboards for each of the different sections. So I'm going to show you how I'm going to use this paper pad, which I actually bought last year at Michael's. So a lot of what I'm seeing from other planners is they're basically using what they have instead of buying all new stuff. So I thought, well, if I already have this paper pad from last year, why not use it? And plus there's some really pretty stuff that's still in here. All right, let's get started. One of the first things I'm going to do is actually remove the dashboards that I'm going to replace. So this one was good for fall, and this was from another paper pad from Michael's. And acetate that I bought at Michael's. I'm going to place that to the side. Why do I have two? Another acetate from Michael's. I set that aside. This is the dashboard for the lined vertical. So I've got three sections in my planner. I've got my dashboard section, and this section is the lined vertical for my social media. And then the third section back here, vinyl from Michael's, is for any notes. So take these three sections out and I'll place this to the side. And I've already decided on three different papers that I'm going to use for the dashboards. So I was going to use this paper, and this paper. And I'm going to zoom through or do a voiceover over the next little part here. So the first thing I'm doing here is actually trying to match up the different papers or see which different papers I use. And I love the corner portion of this 12 by 12 paper. So I measured up against the acetate. So I get the exact measurements, and then I just use my Fisker's knife to cut out the exact measurements. And it's such a simple dashboard. What I like about creating these dashboards is that they don't have to be full of die cuts or full of 3D pop-up things. They can really be just as simple as really just one part of a 12 by 12 paper. And then what I'm adding here is a picture of my family. And I'm taking a very skinny silver washi, which will match with the foil that's already on the page. And this skinny washi is from Pretty Cute Planner. I purchased this a long time ago. But I thought I always have a picture of my family on one of my two of my dashboards. So then I take this kind of red and green plaid paper and again measure it out with my acetate and cut it out with my Fisker's blade. I love putting patterns of papers together and putting those in different layers to add a little bit more interest. Now in the previous dashboard, there was already so much interest I didn't want to add any more. Whereas this one, I felt like I could play with the patterns a little bit. So I took this other paper that had the varying lines of different patterns and I cut it so that I could lay it on top of that red and green plaid. And I mean, already there's the red and green plaid, but then there's also the red stripe of this, and I didn't want to overload it. So I decided to cut off that red and white stripe and just leave the Oh Christmas Tree and the red sweater pattern. Actually, I really like that. And then I just placed this picture of me and my family right in the middle with that little heart, which came from an older Tracy Reed kit, but it all looks so cute and it's simple. It doesn't have to be overly complicated. And then for the last dashboard, I'm taking that 12 by 12 pattern paper once again and cutting out just one portion of the corner. And this corner will make up one whole dashboard by itself. And I don't plan on adding anything else to it because I don't think it really needs it. Because it's already got so much pattern on there. I think it's really cute. And those are my three dashboards. Very simple. It actually, I think this time around that I was doing my setup, it took me the least amount of time that I've ever done a setup. So now what I'm doing is actually taking one of the dashboards in the Mini Happy Planner and lining out where the holes are for the discs. Now I do not have a Happy Planner punch, so it's really easy to just take the layout from, for example, the monthly and line it up. And I always make sure there's a paper clip so that the papers don't slip. But I line it up, mark out where the holes are, and then use a single hole punch to cut out the holes, and then use the scissors to cut out the slits. It's really easy and really quick, and all you need is a hole punch and a pair of scissors, and a pen or a pencil, really. Now, unfortunately, my camera is going to cut out here, so you don't see me actually cutting out every single one, but I am going to cut out the last of the remaining slits here. And then I'm going to go ahead and place that back in my planner. I love the look of that. It's just a little something to add some Christmas decoration into my planner. It doesn't have to be complicated. Just a few pieces of paper from a paper pad that I bought last year. I didn't even need to buy a new paper pad for this year, which I'm loving. And then adding that together with the acetate and the vinyl all looks super, super cute in my planner. I'm really happy with it. All right, so I'm going to take you through a flip through of my setup. I felt like this was the fastest that I had done dashboards for a decorative setup, but I think it was because I didn't have to take out the 3 months beforehand and put in new months and stuff. So really, I was just decorating the dashboards to make it more Christmassy. So this is, if I haven't told you already, this is the Squad Goals Mini Happy Planner. This normally has a lined vertical layout in it, but I Franken planned it so it has all of my layouts in here that I need at one time. So it's my everyday carry. So flip to the first section, which is my weekly section. These were made for me by my friend Noella. So I said I just wanted a scalloped edge with the weekly word here, and then I laminated it, and that's my tab. And this is acetate from Michaels that I cut down. Sorry about the shine there from the light. And then this is my first dashboard. Again, I took paper from the Michaels paper pad, and then I cut out this portion and then put a picture of my family. I always love having a picture of my family as the first dashboard. And it's very simple. Like, my dashboards don't need to have tons of cutouts or things like that. It really is just about the decoration. I don't want to make this complicated. It's just very simple, and it adds sort of a whimsical decoration for me. And then I think this is actually from a kit from Tracy Reed Designs from quite a bit, actually last year's Christmas, and it still matches every single spread that I've done, so I keep it like that. So this first portion of my planner is my dashboard layout, and I keep 3 months in here at a time. So here's October, here's November, and I've got December in here as well. The next section, this was actually made by me. I took some like silver iridescent, that's not silver, gold iridescent paper from Michaels, and this is actually cardstock, and I cut it out with my punch that I used to cut out, what are they called? Tabs. And then I had some leftover stickers from a Planner Society kit and placed that there, and then I laminated it for a dashboard. And then this acetate is actually double-sided, so one side is rose gold and one side is gold, and I like the gold side. Like, look at how well that goes with the design of the tree. And this is again from Michaels. Again, from the paper pad that I bought at Michaels. I just cut out a portion of the 12 by 12 paper and then put my family's picture on there with some teeny tiny silver washi tape. I believe that I got that from Pretty Cute Planner last year. And then in the second section, you guys notice that I didn't decorate the back because really I don't need to. I don't look at the back. I don't flip through everything. It's not like a B6 where you need to look at the back of each dashboard. Ideally, I would have paper clip this together so I won't even have to look at it. I just need to find the paper clip. But in this section is my lined vertical, which I use for my social media planner. So again, I keep 3 months in here at a time. The last section is my notes section. Again, this was made for me by my friend Noella, to scalloped edge with the notes wording here, and then I laminated it to make my dashboard. This here is vinyl from Michaels, and then this was just cut out from one of the pages in the paper pad from Michaels that I bought last year. And really, this doesn't have a lot of decoration, but the paper itself had different patterns, and it was just so simple to cut out and put into my planner. This section here has grid papers for some of my habit trackers, my cleaning schedule, and some notes paper. And this is actually the section that I'm going to be decorating some Christmas things, like my Christmas movie list, my Christmas gift list, things like that, and those I will be filming all throughout December. So that is my planner setup for December. I'm really excited for it. And my only thing is I kind of wish I had a cover that reflected December. Now, let me just see here. I do have this B6 Mini Happy Planner Hybrid from Print Impression that I bought, I think last year or the year before. And this fits in here. So the back cover does fit in here pretty perfectly. Slide that in like that. And yes, there is some room for other decoration in here, but I don't really need it. I just want something that will look pretty with my planner. And then I hold it like this, and then I put this little floral here from, I bought this a long time ago. Unfortunately, she's no longer in business. But it's just something cute and pretty for the holidays. I'm really looking forward to it. Cute. All right, but that is my setup for December. I'm really, really excited for it. Obviously, I feel like I need... So that's it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, please leave me a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks again and have a great day.